They're the most wanted suspects in your community. Tonight, Trish is the news center with Lieutenant Mike Budreau, who says these are suspects hanging out on our streets but should be locked up behind bars.
Thanks, Dave. We have 5 suspects to show you tonight, and officers want them in jail as soon as possible. Let's go ahead and get right to it. Our first suspect tonight. Yeah,
BRENT KIRCHER. He's 30 years old. He's wanted for aggravated ID theft, computer crime, and some other charges. It's basically stemming from an embezzlement case from where he worked at. He changed some work orders so he could get commission. About a $5,000 loss. He's been charged with that and failed to appear on his charges.
Okay, and next up tonight?
GREGORY, Glose, 43 years old. A couple were sleeping in East Medford and their house was broken into while they slept. The suspect took several items, including an iPad, but they used that Find My iPhone, Find My iPad app.
Yeah.
And it took us to a nearby parking lot where we found him sleeping in the car with all the victim's stolen property. We arrested him. He got out. He has not appeared in court, and he actually has arrests out in New York as well, so he may have skipped town.
Wow. Okay. All right. Next tonight?
Maria Torres, 29. She's accused of stealing a car at an apartment complex. It was a maintenance worker that was there, left the keys in. She took off in it and was followed, though, by an alert neighbor who saw it go down, and we stopped her in Talent. She was lodged, and then she has failed to appear on her charges.
Thanks to that neighbor.
Yeah, great job by her.
Okay, and next up?
Glenn Rock, he's well known to us, 51 years old. He's wanted for a parole violation for burglary. He was actually caught by a neighbor in Rogue River committing the burglary, and he went out with his phone and actually videotaped him leaving the house, so we caught him that way, and he's been convicted of that. He's on parole, and he skipped out on his parole.
Okay, I love these neighbors, taking care of their neighbors.
I love a neighbor to watch.
Good stuff. Last suspect tonight.
JERALD Collins, 61, and he is a registered sex offender, and he has to report his location every year, or if he moves, and he disappeared. We don't know where he's at, and we just need to find him again.
Okay, Lieutenant Budreau, thanks for being here tonight. And remember, if you see any of these suspects, contact Medford Police immediately. As always, you can remain anonymous.